Hello and welcome to the CUFI Weekly. I'm your host, Kasim. Hello and welcome to another episode of the CUFI Weekly, and today we are in a very special location. We are in Holon in Israel at Save a Child's Heart.
We are at the Save a Child's Heart Children's Home. This is basically the home away from home for all the children that we, Save a Child's Heart, bring from all around the world to Israel for life-saving heart surgery. This is the list of children who are currently in Israel. You see we have children from Zanzibar, Iraq, Ethiopia. We have Palestinian children from the West Bank and from Gaza. And as it says, some of them are after and some of them are before surgery. They come from countries with hardly any or without at all any medical ability to take care of them, and they also come from families who cannot afford any care anywhere. In addition to bringing these children and saving their lives, we bring medical personnel, medical team members from different parts of the world, from developing countries around the world, and train them here in Israel in different aspects of pediatric cardiac care. So we train them to be surgeons and to be cardiologists and to be intensivists and technicians and nurses. And once they complete their training, they return to their home countries to treat their own children independently.
So something which, just as we were walking around, like kind of mind-blowing to me is that here we are, we're in Israel. We have a child from Iraq and Afghanistan in Israel. I mean, that's staggering to me on so many levels.
Yes, you're absolutely right. These two little girls that are behind me, one is from Iraq, Yazidi girl, one is from Afghanistan. Both are already post life-saving heart surgery in Israel with their mothers, about to return back to their home countries. You know, that's what Save a Child's Heart is all about. That's what Israel is all about. We are standing here today, 25 years after the organization was founded, with more than 6,000 children treated during the years from 63 different countries, with more than 140 medical doctors who were trained here, returned to their countries, and saved many, many more.
So we took a short drive from the Children's Center. So where are we now?
So we are now at the Save a Child's Heart International Pediatric Cardiac Center. It's a 7-story building that we just recently completed its building. And it's on the one hand a children's hospital with all the pediatric departments in one building with state-of-the-art equipment, all facilities to serve Israeli children from Israel and also the Save a Child's Heart children that we bring from all around the world. So there's an Israeli doctor together with a doctor from the Palestinian Authority who is in the training program of Save a Child's Heart, together with an Ethiopian doctor who is also in the training. So you have the 3 doctors training with the head of the unit, one from Israel, one from Ramallah, and one from Ethiopia.
Oh, that's amazing. What is your hope for the future? You know, if we're looking 10, 15 years into the future, what is your hope and where do you hope that Save a Child's Heart is, and what do you hope to have achieved?
Our hope is to be able to expand our activity and save more children, train more medical team members, send more teams abroad to partner sites that we have to work together with them, and continue with the humanitarian work that we've been doing. I'm very happy we had the opportunity to host you today and show you in a glimpse what we do thanks to such fantastic support that we receive from the US and from all around the world, in fact. And it's a very good opportunity and unique opportunity for us to say thank you. Thank you to all our supporters around the world. Thank you to Christians United for Israel, to Pastor John and Dan Hagee, and to all the worldwide family of Save a Child's Heart that you are all now part of.
Well, thank you for joining us on another episode of the CUFI Weekly. And for me personally, that has been one of the most impactful trips and experiences I've ever had. The incredible work that Save a Child's Heart is doing is saving lives and is building bridges that are almost unimaginable. When we were at the Children's Center, we saw an Afghani child and an Iraqi child in Israel playing together. I mean, it's wild, but it just shows what an incredible blessing Save a Child's Heart is to the world. But for this week's episode, that is all we have time for. So this is Kasim Hafiz of the CUFI Weekly from Holon, Israel. Until next time, for Zion's sake, do not remain silent. Be sure to like and subscribe our YouTube channel. Thanks for checking out today's episode of CUFI Weekly. If you enjoyed this episode and want to stay up to date with the latest news from the Middle East along with topics involving US-Israel relations, please be sure to like and subscribe. And remember to click that notification button so that you are notified every time a new show is uploaded.